Hey, welcome to video 5.5 in our Bambu Studio for Beginners series. Today we're going to be talking about changing colors by the layers that they're on to hopefully speed up some of your printing processes. Let's jump right in. All right, jumping right in. Here you can see I've got a blank logo with no color on it. So we're going to go through the process. And first, I need you to understand how this was designed. It was designed with the intention of being printed with the color change happening at the layer height. So this is useful for anybody that doesn't have a multicolor printer or somebody that just doesn't want to waste a lot of filament. So with this, I've just got standard 0.2 millimeter layer height, and I've added a brim and an extra wall. So those are kind of the big changes I've made here. And the first thing I need to do is actually slice this plate. After that finishes up, you'll see kind of what this looks like. And what I actually want to look at is like the individual filament. And so in this case, we're looking at just white filament. Now, it's important that I started or that my number one slot was white because it's going to help us speed up this process of painting by layers. And so it's going to be a little bit difficult to see, but I'm going to use this layer section over here, and I'm going to pull it down until I need to make my first color change. You can do this by clicking and dragging, or once you've clicked, you can also use your arrows, which I find super helpful to create this with. So I'm going to arrow up a little bit until I see that layer form there. And so I can always double check what this looks like. Where is that happening at? Do I need one more, two more? Nope. Looks like I need my layer change to happen on layer number 11. So right here, I can click on this plus or do a right click on this plus and add a filament change. And in this case, I'm going to go to filament number 2, which is black. And I'm going to have to slice the plate again. So that happened pretty quick. From here, I can again click and drag or use my arrow key until I get to my top layer surfaces. Now, if I'm not 100% certain if I'm on the top layer, I can always go from filament to line type, and all of my top layers are going to have this red color. So you'll see it'll look like this, top surfaces right here. So I can turn those off, turn those on, and I can see this is not quite to the top surface. So I'm going to arrow up a couple more to right there. So it looks like on layer 20, we get to the top, and it's important to go to the next layer. So on layer 21, we are having our layer change. So I'm going to go again, right click, change the filament to red, and I'm going to convert this back over to filament and slice this plate one final time. Okay, now that this is finished, I'm just going to quickly go through the rest of the logo. Might jump down here, make sure we don't have any overlappings, but it looks like I've got this pretty good here. And just like that, one, because of the way this was designed, and two, because the ability to change filament color by layer, I don't have to paint on this colors, and it's super simple, super easy, and it's going to save me all that wasted poop filament that you get out of your Bambu just by being able to change the colors by the layers. Hopefully you found this quick tutorial helpful. If you did, go ahead and drop us a like or subscribe down below. It really helps us as we're trying to grow the channel. Thanks again for sticking around to the end, and we'll see you next time.